Dear pensioner, today we bring good news for you and your family about the medical aid subsidy that Denel pays. Currently, we pay a portion of your medical aid costs to Discovery Health and you pay the balance. We are offering an increase in the amount that you will receive pending your approval. The trust that pays the medical aid contribution is in a very strong position financially, and this means more benefit to you. What we are offering is the following: receiving a monthly amount that is increased by at least 20% paid by either Old Mutual, Sanlam or Momentum, or keeping things as they are with Denel paying exactly the same amount. Should you accept the offer, the following are its benefits. If you and your spouse are on the Discovery Health Essential Comprehensive Plan, our contribution will move from 6,874 Rand to 8,248 Rand 80 cents per month. That's 20% more. If you have chosen a lower medical aid plan, you will get more than 20%. Every 1 January, your amount will increase by inflation plus 4%. For example, if inflation in the year is 4.5%, the increase will be 8.5%. However, this may be more or less than the increase in the Discovery Health contribution rate. You keep any part of your amount you don't pay to Discovery Health, and it can be used for other expenses. Of course, you can also choose to use your amount to pay contributions to a medical scheme other than Discovery. Importantly, any amount that is not paid to a medical scheme is taxable. Your amount is paid by either Old Mutual, Sanlam or Momentum and not by Denel. Remember, the higher amount paid by the insurer replaces the current subsidy paid by Denel. This means that if you are married and you or your spouse passes away, the amount paid by the insurer will reduce to just over half the amount previously received. This is because your surviving spouse or you will need to pay a lower contribution to the medical aid. Of course, if you elect to keep things as they are, Denel's subsidy will reduce to the same extent if one of you passes away, because they will pay less to Discovery. You may be sitting there asking yourself, well, what's the catch? Discovery Health may increase medical aid contribution rates by more than inflation, plus 4% each year. This is unlikely, and your subsidy amount is being increased by 20%, so you do already have a buffer to start with. Also, Old Mutual, Sanlam or Momentum could get into financial difficulty in the future. Again, this is unlikely, as these are large insurers with a proven track record. Okay, but what's in it for us as Denel? In the past, we've put a lot of money into the trust. If the arrangement goes ahead, the money in the trust will be used to buy the amount offered from an insurer, and Denel will receive most of the assets over and above what the Denel Medical Benefit Trust requires to meet its obligations in full. Importantly, Denel will only receive these excess assets if the High Court approves the plan. You can thus take comfort that a full legal process needs to be followed before we can get any money. This capital will really assist us in making sure that Denel gets back to being the company that you know. Think carefully about the choice you have. Maybe you want to talk to your licensed financial advisor, family or children to get a second opinion. If you decide to accept the offer, Denel will only be able to implement it if the High Court approves this arrangement. If the court rules against the proposed arrangement, nothing will change, and Denel, via the Denel Medical Benefit Trust, will continue to pay the current subsidy to Discovery Health. If you decide to accept the offer, please complete the accompanying option form. If you don't return an option form, nothing will change, and Denel will continue to pay your current subsidy. For more information, or if you do have questions, please get in touch with us using the information displayed on the screen. Denel, a global defense technology company.